Hey YouTube, this is gonna be basically about my life in general, where I am right now and what I plan to do. Basically I am not happy about how my life is right now. I feel stuck and clueless as to where I'm gonna go. Since I had my purple hair, so many things have changed. There was like a period of another car. There's a period of about 6 months between that last video I made with my purple hair to now. House. There's a spider on me! It was just a baby one, but I don't like spiders. It's just me, my son, and my dad living in this house. My mom lives in Alabama. I graduated school in May with A's and B's, which is honestly, like, I'm super duper proud of myself because in the 4 years of high school I've never gotten grades that good. And the year I had a baby and had absolutely like no help raising him, the spider came back. What the hell? Go away, spider. I mean, really. Ugh. I'm being attracted by bugs. I found like 4 on me already. Anyways, getting distracted. My senior year, even with the struggles that I have gone through, I graduated with the best grades I have had ever. Even middle school, and even with homeschooling, I've never gotten A's and B's straight. It's from when I was pregnant, first semester, to having a baby second semester and having no one to watch him because my dad worked. My mom left, not to mention I was watching my nephew for the first half of the semester, or first half of the year, which is 1 semester, because my sister was living with us for a while. So I kicked butt basically. But now that I'm graduated, I honestly do not know what to do with myself. So I've applied to a few places, but just like the economy's so bad, no one is hiring, or they're hiring better people. There's the spider's literally back. It's just a baby spider, but what is wrong with it? It's I must smell good. Sorry, I had to move. That spider kept trying to eat me, I swear. So I just moved a couple feet back. Okay, so I've applied to a few places for work. I'm honestly can't even get a job even if I got accepted because it's just me and my dad working. In January, very beginning of second semester of my senior year, Gavin, like a week after a year and a half, Gavin broke up with me through text, and he said, I just can't do it anymore. Recently, before Gavin broke up with me, I had told him he's the only person that I had because my mom left and my sister wasn't around because she lives in New Mexico, and my twin sister just left with my mom. My dad works constantly. Like, I don't really have any friends that live near me. They're always in different states or something. He's literally all I had, and I realized it, but after he left me, I really realized it on how lonely I am. Like, the last 3 months of school, I really had to work my butt off to graduate. And it was so hard with going through the depression and everything. I just didn't think I'd be able to finish it. On top of, I was thinking, what's the point? Like, I'm just this teen mom that's going to be stuck at home, and I have no help from anyone, and this and that. And it's now July, and Gavin he stopped taking Zayden for going over to his house, staying the night. He stopped that in February, like a month after he broke up with me, and he has not taken him since, and it's July now. He didn't come over for like 2 months. He rarely saw Zayden, and then eventually, I think starting in April or May, he started coming over once or twice a week for like an hour or two. Visitings have increased since then, and it went from awkward stage, like, oh, how is he? Like, he'll text me once a week and ask how he is, and I'd be like, he's fine. And he'd be like, okay, good. And then we'd stop talking. And that's the most he did as a parent. About 2 weeks ago, which was like 5.5 months of being broken up, we started talking more. It wasn't so awkward. We were actually having full conversations, and we were laughing and joking with each other again. The week before, he got mad at me, like legit mad at me, because I had brought Zayden around my ex Tyler, and Gavin really hates Tyler. And he told me I had no right to bring Tyler around him, which I don't get, because I'm the one parenting Zayden. I get to choose who he's around, and if Gavin wanted more of a choice in that, he'd have to be in his life, actually be a part of this family. And I had told him that, and he came over, and I thought it was going to be so awkward because we left on a bad note, and he ends up kissing me. A week after he left, apparently, he already knew it was a mistake. He had missed us, missed what we had, missed what we did together, missed being a family with Zayden, said he thinks we deserve another chance, and said that we should start slow and work to getting back together. That was 2 weeks ago. And we have talked a lot, and I told him how I'm seriously nervous for trying again. I do not want to go through the heartbreak again. I don't want to go through hating him. I don't want Zayden to get teased that he might have a family again. Because for so long, it's just been me and my dad. Like, that's the only people he's around, except for when Gavin visits for like an hour or so. But as of yesterday, Gavin and I made it official, and we're back together. And I should have like a happier face on, but it's like I am happy. It's really, I only smile when he's around or when I'm playing with Zayden. So if he was here right now, I'd probably be all giggly. It's like when he's gone, I let myself think too much and tell myself that I'm just gonna get hurt in the end, and I am really scared about where it's gonna go. But he said he promises to work harder to make this work, and I said the same thing, and I'm happy that we're giving Zayden another chance of a family. And I never stopped loving Gavin. I've always wanted to be with him. I just told myself it wasn't going to happen and tried to move on. And right when I did, it's like God was telling me, no, you can't. You're supposed to be together. So yes, Gavin and I broke up. I made the videos I made for him private and just did not tell anyone about him and I. But now we're back together 6 months later. We're keeping our same date, and actually our 2-year anniversary is in 5 days. I don't think we're going to celebrate our 2-year because we just got back together. This hair is killing me. We just got back together, so it'll be too awkward. It won't feel right to celebrate being together for 2 years when we have just been broken up for 5, almost 6 months. Like, we're taking things slow. And it'd be nice to celebrate something again, actually look forward to something and get excited. So, I'm really happy to see where things go in my relationship. Sorry guys, my computer was dying, so I had to run inside before it did. Boy, my hair is crappy today. I need to stop being lazy. Anyways, like I said, I'm happy to look forward to something with my relationship. Look forward to see how Zayden grows. But everything else is just like a drag. Because even if I got a job, I said this in the beginning, I really can't take it because Gavin's going into his senior year when I've already graduated. And he's only almost 3 months younger than me. He's not like a whole year or anything. He's going into a senior year. He's not going to have time to watch Zayden while I'm at work. My dad works Monday through Friday until 5 p.m. So he can't watch him. Like, I literally have no one to watch him. And I could put him in daycare. But even if I make $150 to $250, my whole paycheck goes toward daycare. So what's the point? It's like, I'm trying to be a good mom and trying to make money and support myself and Zayden and save something up for maybe moving out eventually, or just anything for emergencies, and it's like everything's holding me back. If my mom didn't leave, I'd have free daycare for someone who's happy and excited to watch Zayden for me while I'm off making money. So far, the only thing I can think of for being able to get a job is working night shifts. So I'd have to wait till about 6 p.m. for my dad to get home and work God knows what sucky shift. And then wake up at 5:30 in the morning when Zayden wakes up and start my day all over again. And I have no idea what kind of job does that. And then there's college. I want to start my nursing classes because I want to be a neonatal nurse or an ultrasound tech, one or the other, because I love babies oh so much. But I don't have the money for my classes. If I want to take online to stay at home, it's $100 extra. I don't think my dad's going to pay for it. Or even nursing classes, I'm pretty sure are hands-on, so I'd have to go to my school. And what would I do with Zayden? You know, like, I'm literally stuck. I can't get a job. I can't make money. I can't go to school and start learning things for something that's going to prepare Zayden and I for the rest of our lives. Because neonatal nurse, I can support him and I and live somewhere good. They make like $50,000 to $70,000 a year, depending on your field. And it's just like, if I could get there, which I could just start with registered nurse, which is 2 to 4 years, I believe, 2 years, and start working as a registered nurse, which makes like $40,000 to $50,000 a year. And then while I'm working that, I could start taking my neonatal courses, and then eventually, I think it takes 4 to 6 years in all to be a neonatal nurse. And by then, Zayden would be 6 or 7 years old. And I'd be making bank. But I've already thought out everything, what I want to do, how I can do it. But I have to find someone to watch Zayden. Like, I have a car, which is like awesome, but I still have my permit, have for almost 2 years now, because right now it's on my dad's insurance, and my dad does not want to put me on his insurance because he for sure knows that it's going to rack up his insurance, and my dad's a freak about money. He will not want to pay it. And so I have to drive with him in the car. So I wouldn't be able to drive myself to work or Zayden to daycare if I somehow found out a way to do that. When I do get my license, I'm not allowed to drive my car anymore because my dad, it's like something about my dad's insurance that once I get it, unless my name's on the insurance or I pay for it with my own insurance myself, I can't drive it. And obviously I don't have the money for insurance. It's like my paychecks would be going to daycare and insurance and cell phone bills, because I'm sure my dad's not going to pay that forever. I'm almost 18. Like, all my money is already spent, and it's just making me feel like, what's the point, you know? Like, I don't even want to do it anymore. What's the point of getting a job? And I want to start school, but how can I possibly do it? You know, like, if you guys have some kind of suggestion, please let me know, because I literally feel stuck. Even though Gavin and I are back together, he still can't watch Zayden. He actually is too busy parenting his siblings for his parents that are currently going through a divorce that he can't even parent his own child. And Gavin does have a license, but like I said, he'll be at school and watching his own siblings. So I don't know where to go from here. All I do is sit at home, wake up in the morning, take care of Zayden, and I either watch TV, am on the computer for hours, or I clean the house like crazy, because cleaning helps me take my mind off things, but I literally don't know where to go from here. And I have nothing to do. So I'm a stay-at-home mom that has nothing to look forward to or doesn't know how. Like, I seriously stress myself out way too much with this. My life sucks right now. I'm glad to have a roof over my head and my dad who's supporting him and I'm able to buy him what he needs, but I need some help here and I'm not getting any, and I feel cheated. Like, just everything's falling into place that's making it impossible for me. And I have to figure something out because I can't continue what I'm doing.